start sending us. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we live. We back. Sheesh. All right, we gotta set out this link here now to people. We send you the link here. That's a lesson learned there, boy.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That is a lesson learned. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. All right, but there is Derek. Derek.
But we can use the memes and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I guess we could talk a bit more about stuff. Just got change. Good night, everybody. No, I ain't saying nobody is here yet. Yeah, we just here talking to ourselves. While that is happening, 54. Let's go ahead. Use.
Gotta be a way around that though.
Oh, I believe so. All right, are you seeing some people here? Just all right. Hold on a minute, people. We can get back to you as soon as possible. You know, these things do happen. We can get into the lessons learned in that little experiment. So just bear with us as we get things back up and running a sort of way. Right, let me save that. Right. So we are back, and we do apologize for that. I can tell you that what we have learned is that do not use. Well, you can't use copyright content like that. I didn't know that. I thought that once we were streaming, I guess because they would think that we were streaming it or whatever. So we just learn something, people. We learn that we're growing, we take accountability, and we keep it pushing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of paraphrase what's been going on. I see the chat going, but I'm not seeing the chat showing up here. So let's wait to sign me out. Or they did sign me out. Oh no, they didn't sign me out. Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, we can just wait for more people to come back in the chat. You're watching the Senate podcast. We are live now. And, just take a second to like, share, comment. This still works or use the new chat. I would assume that this is the new chat. I don't know where you type in, Kelly. But I would say use the new chat. I just got to figure out what is going on with the chat here. All right, so good night again to everybody. I hope it's not a YouTube strike. This is the old one. Well, I guess it will go where if you could see us, so you could hear us, then fine. I just hope that everybody, whether old or new, because I not say you in the new chat. I say you type back in the new chat. So I'm not sure what's going on. I see Anton, I see Victoria. Yeah, we are back. They say the new chat doesn't work. The link comes up. I read in my WhatsApp. YouTube can't see new chat, as in the new chat not showing up. All right, let me. Ah, boy. All right, Steve, you made a point. Jeez. As in the new chat not showing up. All right, let me figure this out.
Yeah. Okay.
What was the story?
Yeah, I see Kelly that she's saying that this is a new one. I know, right, Anton? It's been done before, so I'm trying to figure out what's up.
We small fish.
It is what it are until it aren't.
till the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anybody that is listening to me and can hear me, just post something in the chat. Let me see if the new chat or the old chat is working, so we could get this sorted out, so we could get back on track. But ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Senate. We apologize for that break in transmission because we were using some content there. So shout out Nikita. We were using some content that obviously was not appreciated. That YouTube did not appreciate. That was Steve Harvey. So we had to cut down and come again, as Derek likes to say. So as we try to get things happening on the back end, because I am seeing, yeah, I see Steve saying back, but I see in the old chat it's not reflecting that. So what I will do, I see Nick, right? I see, okay, seeing the new content, YouTube Stamad, yeah, YouTube Stamad, Randy, yeah, YouTube Stamad, yeah, okay, all right. We seem to be back now. We seem to be think. YouTube, we sorry. Google, we sorry. We didn't know that we could have thing, but you know what? Maybe it's Steve. Maybe it's Steve and them. Steve, we sorry. But again, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Senate. Just take this moment to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell when you do subscribe. Let me get this going. We are fairly new to this streaming on YouTube thing. So clearly, what we were talking about tonight is the dating do's and don'ts, and what we were doing was putting out some content. We were showing some examples of things that are red flags in dates. For example, earlier we were showing a Steve Harvey where a lady was talking. Sorry, we were talking before about picking up the checks. You know, a woman, a bunch of women and Steve were talking about if you go out to a restaurant and you see the woman ordering, or your date is ordering the most expensive things on the menu, and then when the bill comes, they kind of upset because you obviously ate and didn't want to cover your half of the bill. That's frowned upon. If you ask somebody out on a date, regardless if it's the first, the last, the second, the third, you should know how you pocket stay and where you could carry that woman. To that end, some people were saying, specifically Maria, she was saying that first date should be inexpensive and casual. So yeah, and then we went into the second thing where a guy asked. This is Steve again. We were talking about his show, where Steve was talking about. He asked the question: if men want to know why women always need to have some sort of proof, whether it be picture, text, whatever, a call or whatever, to signify that what they're doing apart from them is approved, met with approval. And from the options, it basically the overwhelming majority was people need to approve. And we were saying, and Steve said, if you
Stop
approve,
the cap.
well, there you go, because it boils down to trust. And if you feel that you don't trust your partner, whether it be in terms of fidelity, in terms of faithfulness, loyalty, in terms of making adult decisions, yeah, finances and everything like that, then you go a little deeper at what you get yourself into. So we can press on. Let me check the numbers to see if everybody is back in. We got 16 people. People share with your friends. Let them know that we still back up. We ain't going nowhere. I see Steve. Some people don't use discretion when out on a date and feel it appropriate to order something they won't normally get because they can't afford it. Fact on fact on fact. I think Dion made the comment earlier that there are people that are unscrupulous or lack scruples. Steve, this is outside the foodie calls. Anyhow, we press on. We press on. We press on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So what we can do now is there are other videos that we have, but obviously I don't know there if you've made any notes or anything like that, or if you can remember how the videos were or anything like that.
I think I would have just give you a little bit of a prompt. So yeah.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Let me look for that now. Let me get rid of Steve, boy.
Get rid of Steve.
Get rid of Steve.
Steve is happy. Steve is not having it.
Yeah. Right. So is this one here then? So, all right. This one is on screen now, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about dating do's and don'ts what you should and should not do in the dating market. What are the red flags for you? Should a man pick up the tab? Everything going around surrounding what one should and should not do on a date. So we press on with this graphic. Should be on screen now, Derek.
All right, let me.
Right. So it says being celibate is a red flag. Like how much effing was you doing that you needed a break?
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
Uh,
But it is a valid point. I mean, like, how much sex was you having?
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, were you on the CC that you accumulated so many notches that you
Some
kind of like have to
bodies.
retire. You have to retire from sex. I mean, like that is pretty crazy to me. I thought that hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious. To me, in my opinion, I'm not saying this is exclusive to everyone that goes celibate or decides to take a break. But I do find there's some examples that when you hear some people say they're taking a break, they're being celibate, particularly men, that mean that they were going into an extraordinary clip.
Well, to be fair, I've never heard a man say that. I've never heard a man say that he's going celibate. If he's doing that, is he's an incel, so he's become involuntary celibate. He just can't get none. And we discovered only a few weeks ago that 20% of the men get 80% of the sex. So a lot of men out there not getting any, right?
Yep.
So if you are involuntary celibate, we feel for you. Our prayers go out to you. You know, we feel for you. So let me get something else on screen there, Neil.
All right, we're going to number two here now.
Yeah.
It says, I personally think if you are taking a girl out on a date, you should buy her outfit. That's what Brandy said, and my mom might come back with, you ladies just look for the tiniest opportunity to announce you are homeless. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, um, we talked about this, I think last week. Was his name Papi the Don or whatever his name is?
Yes,
That
yes,
was
yes.
talking if
Pastor Poppy Dawn.
Pastor Papi Don that was told whatever the idiot boy name. He talking about he personally think that if you take a girl on a date, you should send her money, you should take care of her hair, her nails, get that makeup on. If you have expressed an interest in the woman, you should take care of how you want that woman to look on the first date. That is hogwash, poppycock, nonsense. Because I got a suit to buy, I got shoes to buy, I got a haircut to get. My smells don't come. I mean, well, not me because I smell great always, but you know, don't don't laugh there. I mean, that is a known fact. I don't know if I look good or not, but I know that I smell awesome always. So, if you know, I got things to take care of too for the date. And yes, I asked you, but you know what? You want me to essentially build a Barbie. You want me to give you hair, nails, makeup. Shoot, you want me to buy underwear too? You want me to buy your shoes too? You want me to buy the clutch first too? And then I got to take you on the date, pay for the date, get you home. I mean, that don't make sense. And here's the flip side of it. If you ask me out, you said you gonna cover me, are you gonna buy my suit, my fit? You gonna buy my shoes? You gonna pay for my hair to get cut? You know what I mean? And I know people are gonna say, oh, but it's a society where men are supposed to provide and women to. No, not on the first so and so date.
I'm sorry, right, Neil, that we really couldn't get into the Steve Harvey videos. There was one video when he was saying, the men are supposed to provide. Yeah, we get it, protect and provide, and because women can give birth, right, and
Mm-hmm.
because of that very unique set of circumstances for women, men should be obligated almost to cover those things on a date. Here's the challenge with that. Yeah, you can give me the greatest gift of giving a child. But who's to say that we are going to that point? Who's to say that we are going to get to that point? So I go and I put in all this investment for no other reason than you have the ability to give me a child.
Mm-hmm.
But suppose they don't want children. Suppose she doesn't want children.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose she can't have children, right? So the whole thing is we are supposed to man up and do all to make this event happen. You are supposed, I would like to think, to dress nicely if you're going out on a date with somebody. I would like to think that would be something that most people will do.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to pick up a lady for a date or meet a lady for a date, and she comes out and I just don't find it's appropriate. And there's the thing, appropriateness is something that is very subjective. So what I might be digging, you may not, Neil, Jimmy or Anton may not be digging.
Mm-hmm.
It's a subjective thing.
Right.
But if you come out the house and to my mind you look like a street walker or worker, and I say, you know what? It's not gonna work with me. I just leave it where it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that I should be then duty bound to, fork out that investment, that $250 investment, that $200 investment. Mm-hmm. On the flip side, to the meme itself, if I have provided the dress, then I'd be able to dictate what is she's going to wear. But do you want to do that for a first date? Do you want to, if me and you together and I know your taste and I know what you are about,
mm-hmm.
I could do that. I could say, well, look, sweetheart, we're going to look tonight, hold this dress. Because it wants you in that. I know you're going to look good in that. Mm-hmm. Let me roll. That's different. As opposed to, I know meet you and I say, look, I want to carry you out, hold this and put it on. That does seem a little weird to me. And I don't think that, back to Maria's point, first date, casual, inexpensive. If it goes terribly wrong, everybody cut the losses, walk away unscathed. Mm-hmm. If it goes well, you can build onto something else and go forward from there.
Yep, completely agreed. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to add to that. We press on?
Yeah, man, we press on.
All right, so let me get the other fella here on. Let me see here. You said that oh no. Oh shoot. I know seeing your other message. All right, let me get on to that now then. Which one is that? I think this is this one. Let me see.
Who is responsible for paying for the first date? My answer may surprise you. I would assert that the person who is responsible for paying for the first date is the person who asked the other person to go on said date. So ladies, if you're out here in these streets and you're asking a guy to go on a date, or you're texting him and very pathetically saying, when are you going to ask me out on a date? Guess what? You better be prepared to pony up, and rightfully so, because the person who asked is the person who should be paying. Now, of course, ladies, you should always be prepared to pay just in case of an emergency. However, if you don't want to pay, stop asking, and stop asking people to ask you out on dates. It's weird. And gentlemen, you're not off the hook. If you ask a girl to go Dutch, you're asking her to go gone. Stop being cheap. That's it.
Well, I agree with, let me see. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. To me, I feel as though, for the most part, if you ask a woman, if you ask a man, the date is on you. You're signifying to the person that I am taking you out on a date, right? Now, obviously, things happen. Like if I ask you on a date for next Thursday, and something comes up, and they say, "Oh shoot, I had to spend the money that I had earmarked for that date or whatever. I am unable to afford that date anymore. If she decides, well, I'll pay half or I'll pay for it, I'll get this one and thing. That is different. But if we're talking first date, and if we're talking like as a general rule of thumb, if you ask out somebody, the bill at you. Ladies, yes, and men, yes, you should want to vex money because if somebody don't, if a woman, somebody asks you one thing, don't get away and don't got vex money. Shoot, my mother teach me that. Don't leave home without vex money. So yeah, going Dutch is one of those things where I think that only comes in if you're talking about a friend. If you're talking about, I mean, there's nothing wrong in offering, saying, you know what, the bill come in, and it's kind of an expensive thing. The woman says she got it, or the man says she got it, but you say, you know what, I know how you book start, I know how you ledger start. Let me pay some of this here, let me pay for whatever. There's nothing wrong in offering that. I'm not saying don't offer, or if that feeling moves you or whatever. But the whole Dutch thing to me, man, is I think you should bring that up. So man, look, I never went to this fancy restaurant. Let me split the bill and go along to it. Let her know up front what it is. That's just my take on it, Derek.
Yeah, man. Here's the snake oil salesman at work here, right?
Mm.
What that lady says is spot on in theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here is the twist in the tale that a lot of men will miss. She says, whoever asks out the other person should pay. Who asks out somebody on a date 90% of the time? The man or the woman? So by her theory, who is going to pay? The man. So that twisted the tail. I see you. You try to be slick, but we caught you, right?
Oh.
So here's the thing: that going Dutch is always going to be weird because men want to feel like they got it, right? Men always want to give the impression that they got it, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, I talked to my mother a couple of times about situations, and I said to her, one of the worst things a man can say, and it tends to run him in trouble more often than not, is I got it covered, or what other um, variant of that, right? We're talking variants in these times, right? So I got it covered, or any other variant of that, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
is a line that will run most men in problems. Because before long, we recognize, you know what, I don't have it covered. But by the time you recognize that, it's too late and you already in Potter, right? The women are saying, see Maria is saying if you have reasonable women after a couple of dates, a woman should offer.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Victoria is saying some women do invite guys out,
That
but
is
not
true.
for but check the very next comment, but not for the first date, usually from what I have experienced. Meaning that what I just said. Yeah, Maria says on a first date a woman could offer, but if a man has sense, you better say he got it covered. Dion, I have no problem with Dutch because I always carry money, but generally Dutch is a conversation before we leave home. Right. And I agree with all those points, right? I agree with all those points. So, gentlemen, I hope you see.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you got it covered, right? And again, this goes back to you. Very, very first point. If you know that you got pink star money, pink star it is.
Mm-hmm.
If you know that there's an Indian guy I watch, I can't remember his name right now. But he talks about finances, right? And he talks about being able to buy something and being able to afford it. And he says a general rule of thumb: if you can't buy five of it, don't buy one of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if you can't afford to buy five of it, if you can't afford five of these dates in one fell swoop,
Left it
don't
out.
do it. Let it out. So if you know that, again, you got Pink Star money, you could do Pink Star 5 times, Pink Star it is. But don't push and go to, what's the hot spot? Champers. Yeah, Champers is the hot spot. Don't push and go to Champers and then thereafter you skin out. Because if you gone in Champers Saturday night, but Sunday morning when you get up, vampires and ear sausages in the house. You know what I mean? Don't do that. That don't make sense.
Agreed.
So coming back to the dating thing, Kurt is saying if you know your breath boy ain't scream. Facts. Keep it chill, keep it inexpensive, keep it casual.
Keep it chill.
Because
I love it.
you need to be able to manage yourself thereafter. After that night is because this is the thing about these dates, right? When you go and you carry somebody to these expensive, you go to these expensive restaurants or whatever, depending on the capability of your digestive system, by the next morning, that gone. That money burned. Yeah? That money burned. So it is better to do something casual, inexpensive, as Maria would have said earlier, and go ahead. Dutch has agreed beforehand, says Kelly. Yes. Don't just turn up and then spray it for the woman like, surprise!
Yeah, half.
You're gonna pay for this.
Half.
You know? That ain't necessarily the best way to go. You're kind of putting yourself in a situation to embarrass.
You pull out a calculator.
Yeah, you say, but look, or what some people do is say, no, I
Scrutinize the bill.
But listen, I had this and you had that, and your side adds up to, and my side adds up to. So here's this what we can do. I can put $50, you put $150, and that.
Even if the date goes horribly wrong, right? If I invite you out, I pay. Unless she was absolutely rude, I don't know. Like, it would gotta be like one of these. It would have to be a situation that's so out there. And also, too, you know what I've also said there. For me, I've had I know we get on this show and speak of our experiences, but my dating history, the dating of people has not necessarily gone wrong. It's everything that happens subsequently after the date, but. Anyhow, but the dating process in terms of like asking out people, in terms of paying for, in terms of understanding if I don't have it, asking me out, those kind of things. Those things went really well. But I always found it interesting. Like if I have never had a situation where I say, let me take you out, let's go to X, and they turn up their face or anything like that, because I am discerning with the type of women I'm interested in and that I would want to ask out and take out. But so many times we see fellas, people by large, but we speaking to the men. There are a lot of times we just go based on what we see externally or what we want. So we like this person so bad, we say, you know what, let me carry this person to, like, you would never think about carrying this woman to Pink Star. Like there's a woman you and I, we like to say is, the best looking woman in Barbados or whatever, right? Not number 2, right? And even with her, if she's married or engaged or whatever, she off the market. But let's say we were both able to attract that young lady or had the opportunity to ask her on a date. I wouldn't all of a sudden then say, this woman look real good. This woman is a top flight woman. Let me carry this woman to the cliff, or let me try to impress with trying to take her to, I don't know, let's call it the crane, or something like that. In my opinion, I think that if you like a woman, she could be the best looking woman in the world. She could be the richest woman in the world. She could be anything. Men, don't get intimidated. Stick to your guns. As Maria said, and I am sure all the women in the chat, right? Every woman in this chat, I want you all to sound off. Would you rather be taken to the cliff or Champers or whatever for the first date? There's a man you're interested in, There's a man that's interested in you, you're interested in. Or would you want something as intimate as, a candlelit dinner, homemade by the mom, brought out to a picnic-like place on like a terrace or some place that is secure and secluded? It is a man you're interested in. Go ahead.
I'll tell you this, right, Neil? What I found, and I want the fellas to recognize this too. We talked about this. If a woman like you, she like you,
She got it for you. Shout out Mark Moore. Mark Moore tell me earlier in the game, the master, when a woman got it for you, she got it for you. Whether it's
Yeah.
today, tomorrow, or next year.
So if that woman done with you, if she has decided, but hey, we could do this, it matters not. Well, Kelly's saying not secluded. Yeah? Big up Kamal, my son's in the house. Yeah, the shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It matters not. If she let you, you could go big up Pink Star for some livers and necks or grannies or whatever, or things on a Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
You could go Chevette, wherever. Once this woman is about you, she'll be willing to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
She'll be willing to because it's about the experience of being with you.
Yes.
Having said that, if this woman is about you, fellas, it matters not
Will you care
if
she?
you go to Chompers, the Crane, Primo, Hugo's, Chain, Toys, Tappers, it matters not.
Does
You
not
will
matter.
be outing a lot of money. She will be eating and belching hard, and there will be, you know what you're gonna get at the end of the day. You know, Keisha's tell you,
Nothing.
God D. So it matters not. So if you have to wait to get those choosing signals, fellas, so that you know, but yeah, this woman about me, we can work it.
Mm-hmm.
If she's not, you wasting money.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You
Completely
wasting
agree.
money.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of those you do a dating thing, and you have to know if you're the person doing all the chasing, fellas, and running down, and she's not giving you what they call a choosing signal that, but yeah, I'm interested, I about this. Just you can't work your way or buy your way or feed your way out of the friend zone, right?
Jesus.
Kurt is saying you don't let she eat you out, drink you out, and then left you out.
Hard.
Correct.
Hard.
Remember they had a song back in the day, don't get them out, someone don't get them out. You know what I mean?
But.
That is literally about that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So and beware, I mentioned it before, foodie calls are a real thing.
A very real
Foodie
thing.
calls are a real thing.
Yep.
So fellas, you gotta know your pocket. Maria says it all depends. Some women may be cognizant of the fact that this expensive date may come with expectations and may not be comfortable with that on a first date. Here's the thing about that, Maria. In general, when a man does approach a woman, he has some sexual interest in her. Right? So having said that, ladies, there's a school of thought that you should not go out with a man that you are not sexually attracted to. Yeah. If you know that, and ladies, you know from day one, minute one, when you see that man, into which box you are placing him. It is either friend zone or he will get some. You know, ladies. So if you know that you have no sexual interest in this man, and all right, you say, all right, we cool, and you go with him, and you kind of feel it open the first date, and the thing where you try again second date, don't go past 3. Because now this man looking at a case of, I have invested, I am investing, I am wearing down this woman. Yeah, you know, I wearing down this woman.
Yeah.
Don't do it, fellas. Yeah, don't do it. If you see, because fellas, you know, women make it clear if they ain't got nothing for you, they ain't nothing for you, right? So you know, fellas, when it is nothing. So just back up, right? Kamala is saying, "My can get out of the friend zone. Gotta make her." Oh, jeez.
Wait. Listen. Please tell me that this man trolling. He's a troll? This man's a troll?
He is not a troll. He is not a troll. I must believe that in his heart. Right?
Man, come on, man. Listen to me. Let me talk here some man that fought for years, tooth and nail back in his 20s to get out of the friend zone. And he eventually got out, yeah? But it is not worth it. it is not worth it, because there is a level of self-deprecation you do that is not incumbent upon your mental well-being. It is not incumbent upon you as a man, and ultimately it shows you as, because the woman is going to see you from part or parcel as, I don't want to say beneath her or under her or whatever like that, but for lack of a better term, like you are a person that you like almost seem desperate, right? If you are
That's
in
the word.
if you are in the friend zone, my brother, you are in the friend zone. It
Yep.
sucks, but you're in the friend zone. But don't stick up on this one woman. Like, never, ever, ever commit yourself to getting out of the friend zone, because you will be spending a lot of time, energy, resources, heartache. You can get a lot of disappointments. You can be trying hard, 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 and you ain't gonna get out. And even if you do get out, she's gonna be studying. I like, because you wear her down. No, at the end of the day, you wear her down. She's at the end of the day, she's all right. I tired running. Let me give this man a chance to see where he boat. She wasn't feeling you to start. So when you see a God made her pity you, brother, you don't want nobody pity. Excuse me, men and women, you don't want no pity from no one. You don't want pity, not in the context of relationships. You don't want anybody to look upon you and say, well, Kadir, cha, man, he trying so hard. All right, man, let me give you a chance. Use a puppy.
The old man used to call that sympathy poom.
You know what I mean? And I know there are some people that would just want the opportunity, but what I have come to learn in my years of seasoned dating, right, is that nah, you got to see your worth. You got to know you both. You got to know who you are. And if you approach a woman and say, yo, I like you, and I want to, they won't say, nah, I don't see you, I ain't attracted to you, I only see you as a friend, then so be it. So be it. Chances are, though, I guarantee you, if you take care of yourself, you'll be the best version of you for you. As my man Derek keeps saying, she gonna circle around, though. They don't like to talk about that. You get in the
Oh,
gym, you get your paper up, you get your money up. You know what I mean? You buy a few assets. You keep yourself looking a sort of way, everything like that. You may find very well one day she look upon you and see you. We never realized this here about you.
but that's the thing, Neil. She has to change her perception of you. It will be nothing. Well, let me not say that, because you still have to bring yourself to a point where she can say, all right, well, this guy is a different guy. This isn't the guy that I knew from before. But until she changes that mentality or that perception of you, well, you can be just that fella that there. And here's the thing, fellas, you cannot, yeah, this is all a little strange, right, ladies? Brace yourself. Fellas, you cannot give women your non-sexual attention for nothing. By that, I mean this. Do not approach a situation, as my man said, you try to get that pity thing going on. Or worse yet, she want but people doing natural gas. Well, back in the day we used to got gas bottles, right?
But not backy. There's some people still got gas bottles
Some
over
people
there.
still got gas
Yeah,
bottles too,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But she want a gas bottle, she call you. So you go, you collect a gas bottle, you get a gas station,
Call you trying to get out
pay
the friend
money.
zone.
Because you're trying to get out the friend zone. So you're trying to show you are that provider man.
You taking off the glasses, as my man Steve says, so my Clark Kent. So you sold up. You want what?
Yeah. And you just
Are you
appear
dropping out
knight
the
in
S curl? You dropping out the S
shining
curl?
armor. You know? And you go, you bring back said gas bottle, you there. All right.
She
My
got man
car break
problems.
down, we want to drop somewhere, and you turn up, use taxi man, NATO, no action transport only, you there. Right? And you there, you do the show for work.
Get him any
The
acronym
action.
again. Get him any.
NATO, NATO, no action transport only. NATO, right? And you there, right? So She gonna work. She wants somebody to feed she fish. She call you. She wants somebody to water the plant. She call you. Take down this thing off. Come on, take down this thing off to these cabinets for me. And she call you.
But there, don't forget, no, because there's a part with his friends, one thing that my mind already studying called watch. One of his friends, so when she got my problems, guess who she talking to?
She talking to you.
Because she want insight in her mind. She ain't talking to your girlfriend. She really want to understand. And she can be more forthright and she's gonna be more upfront. She wants more information from you because you're a man. So she gonna want to know, well, why this man and the other day he so she want insight from you. So you use a turncoat to your gender. Well, no, use espionage. You double agent.
You double agent. Right? Keith says she want to drop, she want to top up, she got belly hurt, or wants a mess. She calling you. You are that guy. And here is the part, because I know, fellas, if you ever went through this, drop some ones in the chat.
Yeah, I could drop ones.
Went through this. Simping hard. I know every man has gone through this. Right? And you see the women laughing too, because women know that they've done this to some
factual.
fellas.
Listen,
right?
You asked the wrong question there. Women, if you have ever done that at least once in your life, it could be one instant. Put the ones in chat. Come on, no.
Put the ones in chat, ladies.
Forget.
Done it at least one time in your life, put some ones in the chat.
One time.
Fellas, if it has happened to you at least one time in your life, put some ones in the chat.
No. When I'm laughing at it, until we answer your question, though, Dion. Don't come talking about don't dipsy doodle. Let me see the ones. Dragon Wolf got him one. Mama got ones, dot ones. Come with me. We want to see it.
Here's the thing, fellas. This is the part. No, this is the part, fellas. This part gonna hurt, cause I know it hurt when it happened. As much as you are Superman and you doing all of these things, there is another man that ain't do none of them things, and he is who beating the brakes off Rick, but
and like,
she up like laundry.
And he fooping for Barbados. Check Jennifer. What is the question again? I see Keitha. She hasn't done it, so all of a sudden now it's 0-0. You know what? 0-0-0-0. I see Dion saying once. Jennifer want to know is the question again.
Let me ask the question again for Jennifer. I can answer.
No, she heard the question, but if she want to play a dance, let me play a dance too. Go along.
Cheese on break. And Keitha with the statement of the night. People like who they like. It's all my friend Jamelia Corbin that in the chat for the NATO comment. Big up Jamelia, man. Big up Tape Twin Gin. Yeah? People like who they like. Fellas, her mind is not changing. If she like you, she like you. If she don't like you, well,
keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. All the trying you try, all the pushing you push, and even if you want there, because you can focus on this woman so much, and you can push so much for this one woman. You may date other women, but in the back of your mind, you're saying cheese on breath. This woman in me give me time of day. I buy she a Rolex. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, the woman give you opportunity, and you get that opportunity, right? You gotta ask yourself, how invested is it for her? Because she know God, you was in the friend zone all this time, pining and in love. All this time. When she knows say she gonna take you on, she know take you on. She knows checking to see if you really are what she wants, not what you want or what you think you got. Shout out Nicole Norville, right?
Yeah.
So in the end, right man. No boy don't like to be in the friend zone, huh? And you see a woman, you like she, and you want to know her in the biblical sense, you want.
Yeah.
See what can happen or whatever. You want the access to intimacy, shout out Maria, right? You have to accept that you're in the friend zone. You know what I mean? Make sure you control the access with which she tries to get from you as a friend. Because she know you like she, you know. So she gonna always be trying to see what she could get out of you. So you gonna have to be very careful to mitigate the access you're willing to give her. Don't overextend yourself. She's your friend though. So why we staying up 2 o'clock in the morning? What we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you coming up, you know, when I know my rule about 10 o'clock, right? When I know my 10 o'clock at night rule, right?
10 o'clock rule.
For those of
anything
you who...
after 10?
If you at me, anything in my half is my after 10 if you buy me here. That's
But
just
here's the thing,
powerfully
you,
coerced. So we ain't, hold on there. We and friends laying down, hug up in the house, in a bed. 10 o'clock come, and you like, I feel like I sleep over here. You feel so nice and warm. And when they recite, you say, no, we his friends. No, okay. You know, hell no. No. That is, give me the
you
Paul
know,
Red. Give me the Paul Red. Not me.
and in the immortal words of R. Caswell Franklin.
It's not gonna work with me. I was just gonna ask for the Caswell. No, no, man, no. I understand you like she. I understand you feel that she's the one. I understand you like wrapping her under she. I know she gave you access to at least hug she up and cuddle up. And you know, would rather you would rather go home with the blue balls than to you would take the blue balls to the wrap up under she. But no, because at the
Can't
end
do it.
can't do it. No, blue balls ain't fun. When you home with blue balls, right?
No.
You realize a lot of blue balls here now. This is the 5th time here now in the last 2 weeks. And this woman ain't taking me on. But this ain't a fun right. This ain't a fun right. So man, no man. Nah. You don't friend zone. Don't take the friend zone. Do not take the friend zone. Do not
All right,
take the friend
Kurt is
zone.
making the comment. Kurt is saying there is a difference between helping somebody and getting used. Women tend to use men that they know they ain't giving no to.
Fact.
And
That the light. That the light here. Fact.
And fellas, I really want you to remember there is somebody who is not doing half of, dare I say, any of the things that you are doing, and he is getting that same action.
And he fooping she for carry calm.
And he is getting it for what? For nothing. So, fellas, please, as Kurt said, there's nothing wrong with helping somebody. Help somebody.
Yeah, made a stone. Yeah, made a stone.
Yeah, but
don't wait night.
Realize that this is one-way traffic. You were doing all the helping, and there's no engagement,
reciprocity,
no reciprocity, no reciprocation coming. We got a problem. And I'll tell you this, fellas, on keep your eyes open, because there's another set. Sometimes women don't want you for the money, no, you know. Don't want you for the money. And this is the part that you can get tricked. Because this is the one that you can't see.
Fact.
Because it's not hitting you directly in your pocket.
It is not tangible. Fact.
Women just want validation.
And access. Then send you pictures like, I just buy this new dress, this new bikini. This look good for me. How this look? My vagina showing. Oh, I hope not, you know, because, you know, I trying to do. No. I tell you straight.
I always say to do selfies.
I tell you straight.
What's going on here?
I'm a heterosexual man. You know that I like you. So, I ain't you girlfriend, though. I ain't you gay homie. Nah. That ain't worth me. You
know, it's been said that women should have a gay friend for companionship and
you're right.
Rate of sex.
You're right.
That's another story for another time.
time.
So, fellas, that validation. Remember, I told you a few minutes ago, do not give up your non-sexual attention for nothing.
Fact.
Right?
What?
So, that is your non-sexual attention. When the women post these memes, oh, just looking for somebody to treat me right. Oh, I just wish somebody would come along and do right by me. Oh, whatever.
Really good man gone.
Really good man gone. You sliding in the DMs. You don't get a response.
And you there so without your glasses, here I am. You drop curve with the big S for your chest.
Yeah, and you coming in like a white knight, and she only see you as a dude in tin foil.
All right, then.
So, it's not that she wants money from you. It's not that she wants anything from you. All she wants is that validation.
Emotional asset. Yep. Emotional asset.
Somebody in my DMs.
Mm-hmm. My DMs ain't right.
Somebody telling me how good I look, or I come in to treat you right here for you, baby. What is you doing?
The man at night that really she dealing with ain't taking she on. And it late at night, cause watch, the man that dealing with she or she dealing with another woman, and he out dealing with the other woman, and she home all alone by her lonesome self. And you there so hit me with the Keisha man. All alone by her lonesome self. Right? And then she messaging you at 11 o'clock, hey babe, hey, so bored. You are lonely.
It's not gonna work with me.
You ain't bored. You are lonely. I see
Yeah.
Kelly here. Sorry. You got saying that sick. I see Kelly with a question.
Okay, so the question here is, can you be a friend to a woman without getting friends? Yes. Yes. Yes.
I want no. I want to give a caveat to that. You go ahead.
But here's the thing. You have to, it has to be made clear by somebody. Well, look, we cool. For example, Dion and I cool. You know what I mean? They don't think me and Dion like do anything. You know what I mean? We just cool. Um, so it's a matter of, shoot, we didn't even talk about that, but it's known we cool. So me and Natalia, bigger president 237 ladies. Natalia and like we cool. It was never the scenes, it was never the vibes on there like that. Right? And if we see Natalia playing road breakdown, it would still stop, it would help. You know? Be cool. But it's you drag a wolf, I wish I had a mallet. I'm not even sure what that means or who that's directed towards. But anyhow.
Maybe she just repeating. I don't know.
So yeah, I do think it is possible for men and women to be friends. Especially if the woman says up front, look, in the scenes, in the vibes, we cool, that's it.
And she is respectful, because that's my caveat now. Men and women can be friends, right? But me and you can't be cool. You tell me you ain't about nothing, so I know you like me and everything like that, but I don't see you as anything more than a very good friend. That is that. Don't send me the pictures of your outfit, especially if it's salacious. Don't send me no pictures you bored laying down with a towel around you talking about you bored. I need the energy to get up and go and do something. Don't tell me I bored, come over by me at 10:30, let me watch the Netflix and chill. No, respect me. Don't message me and say, you know what? I want to talk and have intimate conversation with you because I like how you talk and carry a conversation until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That is reserved for the woman I am interested in, and that is interested in me. So the same way a few weeks ago, a few podcasts ago, we spoke about the your actions and the energy you put out. Yes, I understand your words are saying you are not interested, but you stopping at 2 o'clock in the morning, you sending me all of your unfiltered thoughts throughout the day, you sending me foodie pics, you sending me clothes pics, you telling me you going for bikini wax and you know this and that.
TMI.
You understand? You treating me like I am you're treating me like one or two things. I am your gay friend or I am your boyfriend. So, and since I am heterosexual, because you disrespecting me, my chosen identity and my chosen orientation. And if you see me now as somebody you think is a boyfriend, then you're lying to me because you're treating me like a boyfriend. You're playing games. And you know what is insane? Stop playing games with my heart. I tell you, when you ready for me for G-Syndicate, when you ready to go global, show me, man. But yeah, I serious, man.
But I'll tell you this, right, Neil? I'll tell you this. Here's the challenge, right? When you go, fellas, do not be listening to that bedroom talk, that pillow talk, right? All the problems that you got with the man and all that. Don't put yourself in that position because right? As a matter of fact, I made a decision years ago that I was not, and this is shout out to a partner or is just saying of the brown variety. He said he made the point that when you are friends with a woman, you just cool, you are friends. She come in and she giving you all of that, all the stuff wrong with the man or whatever, or even if she ain't got no man, especially if she ain't got no man and y'all just hanging out, y'all cool, y'all kicking it, everything good, right? Keith is saying best male friend, right? And y'all are best friends and all that there. When that lady has a man and she finally gets into a relationship, if that man is uncomfortable with your relationship with her, guess who is going to get kicked to the curb? I've seen that more times than I wanted to.
You get drive over cover.
Yeah. It's like, sorry about that, but my man ain't really comfortable with this here. So, and because she sees you in the friend zone, she does not see you as a potential partner. She doesn't want to give up her relationship for you because she does not see you as a partner.
She don't see a future with you.
It's like, sorry, dude, we gotta go. This relationship and gotta come to an end. And she off. She off. And she gone with the man. And then, when it break up, she coming back to you because guess what? You are probably more compatible. But sorry. This is fellas. If you are just, giving the woman your representative to get in with the woman. That's another story. Because you might be faking some moves to get in with the woman.
When you try to get out, you try to kick out the friend zone, you're doing anything.
Yeah. You try anything to get out, and then it turns out, the shoot, you ain't that man neither. So those should also put a man and also put you too. Because you are not whom you presented yourself to be. So just like put that thing with this listening to the women problems and use the everyman, Superman. Nah, left it out, fellas. It don't end well.
And also too, right, fellas? I can put you on some game too. Because sometimes your friend can come and say, "Oh Lord, it's here, 11:30. I so horny. I really wish a man.
Trapping.
I really wish
first trapping."
And she started to go into detail. Shut it down. What you doing for the phone with your friend at 11:30? Why you don't talk to none of my friends at 11:30? Oh, you know what? I've never told Derek. I've never told any of my male friends that I have never told any of the women I designate as friends that I am horny. I never told her my sexual proclivities. I never taught nothing so about nothing so. So then why are you doing it at 11:30 with this woman? No.
Don't do it.
No, fellas. Don't break up your night rest behind your friends. That's so bad, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, man. Don't do it. It ain't getting well.
Right.
It ain't getting well at all. We got some more videos and stuff there, or memes.
Yeah, we got more memes. We ain't playing more videos for you, night, boy.
We done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can take this time now to let you know that you're watching the Senate podcast. You can like, subscribe. Y'all are commenting, share, subscribe. You can see the little notification bell. Click that, you'll get the notifications because we do have more content that we want put out other than these live streams. So if you don't want to miss anything, just do that. Remember to bring your friends, especially you women. We want y'all to bring your friends, the ones that agree with you and the ones that don't. Shoot, just send the link because we're trying to get this community up. We're trying to make a difference within the dating spectrum between men and women, and we want to empower men so that men understand what the game is. We are not coming from a bitter place. We are not telling men to be a-holes or jackasses. However,
just be aware.
Be aware, exactly. All right. So if without any further ado, I'm sure you all would have taken the time to subscribe and everything like that. Let me look for the other bit of content that.
While you do that, let me just doing the chat a little bit. Dragon Wolf says some women have the balls to say, "I wish I had a man like you." Yeah, that stuff only works in the movies. Okay, if she sees you as a friend, that's who you are. Embrace it. Move on. Deal with somebody else. Dion says women out here wilding are doing this life wrong. Yeah, Kelly agrees. Yeah, just says Dion, you ain't know, because that's because you actually got scruples. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, and you know, I have had situations where, situations make it seem like it's a lot, but I have had a few situations happen where, you know, I confronted the woman and say, "Listen, right, you sending me mixed signals. You're telling me that we're friends, but then still you're doing X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Oh, but you know, Ioni, yeah, shut up, Kwame, man. Thanks for coming through. He want the definition of near to again. Hit him with it again, Derek.
No action, transport only.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, I confronted her and said, "Yeah, this ain't gonna work with me, man. I like you. You know that I like you. Yeah. You know that I like you. You know how I feel about you. But yet still you putting things in place where you making me feel like we actually like actually getting a little glimmer of hope." And the woman saying, "No, she doubles down. No, there's no hope for you." then I done talking with you. But then they come back, I miss you, and I've been foolish before to say, whatever. But man,
You got caught, didn't you?
yeah,
You
I
got
got,
caught. I admit it, man.
I told y'all, I got caught in friend zone already. I ain't saying I didn't, I did.
All right, let me provide a little clarity. You see, Keith is saying men and
Hey,
women can have platonic relationships. The fact you are saying that you have a clarity thought up front seems to imply that at least one person will catch feelings. Maybe I misunderstood. Yeah, people catch feelings. It happens because of the proximity, because of the closeness or whatever. Somebody forms an attachment because you're doing stuff that is almost relationship-esque. I'm sorry, not almost relationship-esque. So you have the facsimile of a relationship without the sex. So it's like you start to build a bond, connection, whatever. So somebody might get caught up and think it's more than what it really is, right?
I see Kurt here trying to be dangerous. Neil, that's what the girl from the garrison tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
I told you already, Kurt. I'm not Kurt Duggan. I
Don't
have
put your
you.
business on Front
But they're
Street.
in a business. What you try to tell the man they're in a business?
Just embrace that.
He trying to be
Kurt is
dangerous. I never had no dealings with that girl from Garrison School. And you know that too. But you want to play difficult, right? You ain't catch me in a lie because I only tell the truth when it comes to that situation. Anyhow, let me go.
let me go.
Yeah. The next one. You got any more you want to read or?
No, man, we at that kind of time, so I think we can deal with this here for the end. Of course, we share a dating profile to wrap up as always.
Man, well, I guess we had our own thing. All right. Let me put this on here. Right. So we have LOL. You mean for us women? Because men's
No,
option.
we got to get the other one. The other one first.
Which one is that?
That's the response to the first one. Dating after 40.
Wait, I missed something. Dating after 40. Oh. Sorry. I got you. Me deal with this here no day. Right, here we go. Dating after 40 is like trying to find the least damaged thing at a thrift store that doesn't smell. I can't say I agree, but I only know term for, well, I know thing. Anyhow, LOL. LOL, you mean for us women because men's option seems to get better with age and little money. LOL, as you were. Well, no one said you couldn't go younger. True love, we can go younger for fun. But do you think the average younger man is ready for a serious relationship with us when we're in our 40s? What are your thoughts? Oh, Bumbleclad.
I can hook you up.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, dating after 40. You say you don't agree with it, Neil.
No, I mean from my personal experience. I'm not talking about in general. I talk about my personal experience.
No, that statement is only halfway true.
Mm-hmm.
For women, it may seem that way.
Mm-hmm.
For men, it doesn't, because by the if you look at the respondents and by their own admission, we as men, we get better options as we get older.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We are able to, if a man keeps himself in reasonable shape, and fellas, I tell you every week, round is not a shape. If we keep ourselves in reasonable shape, as the respondent said, he got a little money, you are then able to reach back in time and get that girl that is 10 years younger, even 20 years younger sometimes. 15, let me say 15, because at our age.
15 is a good age. 15
is right.
I can tolerate 15.
Yeah. Anything more than 15 might be a little dicey, but 10 to 15 years, you can reach back and you can still get somebody in that kind of thing.
Right.
The ladies know, unfortunately for them, they have to end up competing with those ladies that are 10, 15 years younger than they are.
Facts on facts.
Right? We as men don't really compete like that with the younger men. We as men, we don't have to compete with the younger men.
We don't have to compete.
Because there's a certain calm, there's a certain sophistication, there's a certain maturity associated with older men
Mm.
that women gravitate to, right? Unfortunately, unfortunately, women of all ages tend to be attracted to that. So it means now that the 40-year-old woman is in a dogfight for a man with a 25-year-old woman. Um, so it's partly, that statement is kind of halfway true.
Mm-hmm.
I saw in the comments too, the person was saying that younger men don't necessarily want to have serious relationships with older women. Um, Keith is saying some older men suck too and often want younger women to control. I don't think it's a case of wanting younger women to control. They want younger women to essentially have some fun.
No, I think I understand what she means, right? There are some men that, because women of a certain ilk like to think that they are intimidating to men. So some men would want. I think the reason is it. I don't know if to say control is the right term. I would say to find a more agreeable woman, a woman that is not necessarily in a space of saying, well, me is the same age, I know more than you, or it's my way or the highway or this and that the next. I don't necessarily think. I mean, yes, there's a very small subsection of men that want to control women, and that's a different conversation
Mhm.
altogether. But I think some men that you see as wanting to control younger women, it's just the man just want a woman that ain't getting him that sort of stress though. Like shoot, we just talk all the time. We men just talk all the time, especially men in our age group. There's a group of us. Some of us are very close friends. Some of us are, we know getting close and familiar with each other and stuff like that. And we talk all the time, and the general consensus is that most women our age feel that arrive, feel that you know, I got this,
My
that,
shit don't stink.
yep, and they bring in a certain type of energy, a certain masculine energy to us, and we like, all right, we ain't competing with you. I
Yeah,
co- I com-
that's really what it is, you know.
yeah, I don't
Because
compete with
check it.
you. Not my
Um,
masculinity.
uh, uh, an older, let me use the term, an older woman, right, is she's not Kurt, a woman not set in her ways per se. Yeah. So an older woman, you got more commitments, you got more bills. Sorry, not even that you got more bills, you got different kinds of
So
bills,
bills,
you
yep.
got different kinds of worries, you
Mm-hmm.
got different kinds of problems dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got mortgage problems as opposed to we're here to buy you problems, if that makes sense. Or a woman, yeah, Kurt, Kelly's agree with Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a different kind of problems and therefore a different approach to life,
Mm-hmm.
right? So a man is like, you know what? I could deal with somebody that's 30 and be cool
Mm-hmm.
because she's not worried yet about the things that a woman who's 40
Mm-hmm.
is worrying about,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Check your boy anti-social saying more
And
trauma,
the
more
social
red
say
flags.
more trauma,
So
more red flags.
whenever when they say red flags, you know what the red flags is bring? The Chinese parade.
And if you got it,
Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it caught here. Look. This is the Chinese parade. For those who don't know, right? This is the
Chinese
Chinese
parade.
parade. Yep. And this is actually, I gotta find a better one because this is from the Olympics. This ain't even a real Chinese parade. But y'all get the idea, right? So continue, Derek. Sorry, I just had to.
Yeah, man. Agent Smith is saying just remember age and maturity are not the same thing. Agreed.
Oh,
Uh,
oh fast.
so a fella can reach back and say, you know what, this girl just want to go on party or whatever. And if you're dealing with a younger woman, you kind of know, but yeah, all right, there's certain things I again, shout out Jennifer Hoyt, you have to gracefully surrender the things of youth. So I don't expect you as a man that's 45 out there running about trying to party with young people at 25.
At 25. And not only that, too, Derek. There's also something to be said because Agent Smith, shout out Dwayne. He made mention to age versus maturity. Now, me as a man that is 41, was that? Was that? You mean he want a woman that?
Curry got his kid in the chat.
Right. So I was saying that there is something to be said to me as a 41-year-old man that would have different priorities in life, having seen and experienced certain things and not really, as Derek says, Jennifer White says, surrender the things of youth, and engage in a woman that is sub 30. She does have a level of success and achievement, and her mind is in a particular sort of way and is closer to me. Like, she's not in a space where she go a party and put everything on Instagram, and she, want to engage in certain behaviors. So I mean, there is also that school of thought, because I am more attracted to intellectual. Well, no, don't let me say more, but I am attracted to intellectual women. We call it a sapiophile. I can't remember. Y'all can tell me if we're right or wrong in that.
Sapiosexual.
Sapiosexual, right. Right. I am attracted to people of intelligence, right? If you look good, of course, that's half the coin.
That's undefeated.
Right. Right. But if you look good and you got brains too, well, you got a new height. So to that end, if you have a level of maturity and intelligence along with the physical appearance and obviously a kind and those kinds of things, then me as an older man would be attracted to that. And there are so many young women out there that are like that I have found. But my experience is not the common experience. And you have to be well aware, man, because a lot of men go into it saying she look good, she's 25, let me take a bar off of this and feel good about life. That's all fine and good until life to start to get real hard, real difficult. You're gonna want a more stable and steady situation, and you can only have so much fun for so long, especially in your advanced age. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't want to. I had a comment I was going to make, but I won't make it because I know that would disrupt the chat, and I don't want to.
I want to hear it.
I don't want to get into that.
You want me to mute the chat? You tell me. I can mute this.
I can tell you that off here.
You can tell secrets, I can mute my mic so you tell me off here. But anyhow, all right. So we press on. What else we got here? We have this one. As we look for the next bit of content to put up, people take a moment to subscribe to the channel. It ain't gonna take you but a second. You could subscribe and hit that notification bell for notification because we got more content coming down the pipe. Also to like the video, like or dislike. We just want that engagement so that we can appease to the YouTube gods, because right now we're in the bad favor where we put up some content earlier that
may flag it brisk.
Man flag it brisk. Man say we're gonna play one video and I want to play a second one. No, when it's serious about life. So like, subscribe, and share. I seeing some people in the chat, man. I got some friends that I know I want to address and comment and have a conversation with, and them to hear our content. So people, please encourage your friends to come. You can share with us, share the link with them, or you can encourage them to like the page. We're also on Facebook, the Senate Podcast. We are on Instagram, the Senate Podcast 246, and you can send your fan submissions, anything you want us to talk about. You can send it to senateinsession@gmail.com. We also, as I said, we have some content coming on the line, and we also, I have some ideas where we are going to have more engagement with you guys. So we can see how that goes. I can talk with it with Derek. I had that conversation. I had that idea as we were doing this live stream. So I will talk with Derek, see what we can happen, and see if we can implement some of those things. Anyhow, Derek, we're moving on to.
Yeah, man. We at that kind of time. So I think it's time that we start to wrap up. And as always, we look for something a little lighter to kind of end off the stream a little bit. So
who you want me to put on next?
Man, give me Chrissy there. So
this is a Christy. Oh, I see Chrissy. Hold on a minute. Let me download Chrissy for you, man.
Right, we rest Chrissy there. So, and as always, we find something a little lighthearted to kind of close out the show, keep the men on game, and everybody have a little bit of a laugh. So, we can look at 2 dating profiles tonight.
Yeah. I save it to where? Oh, I save it in your wrong folder. Oh, shit.
So
Sorry.
this is just waiting on Neil to pull it up. So
Yeah, forgive
as
me.
always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share. We really appreciate it. It always works for the algorithm. We see in the last week we've gained nearly 20 subscribers. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we
We'd
do.
love to get to 100. Today is what? This is September. By the end of the month, 100 subscribers would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
if we can get there even before that, we greatly appreciate it. So bring your friends, tell them to come and like it, share it, subscribe as well. We
Mm-hmm.
really appreciate it, right?
Yep. Agreed. All right, so let me go forward here.
Yeah,
So
we
we
got
got
Chrissy there.
Chrissy 39. I'm a true Christian woman. 2, I am reborn. If you have to smash,
If
press.
you're here to smash.
If you're here to smash, sorry, press the X and keep it pushing. I'm practicing abstinence in all caps, and will be this way until you marry me. I'm a mother first.
I'll continue now. I'm outgoing. I can take care of myself. I would love, and the rest of that is cut off. But yeah, so Chrissy is practicing abstinence, and she intends to be that way until she is married. Here's the challenge with this, Chrissy. If nobody told you, you're already a mother, Chrissy. Yeah, you've pardon the phrase I'm going to use, ladies. Pardon the phrase I'm going to use. But you've already given up the guts to somebody.
Oh, this is why I don't read these things before you send it to me. Before you put them up me.
You've already given the guts to somebody who didn't marry you. I know all of a sudden,
She no
because
point,
you are reborn.
reborn.
You're a
I was just
true
woman, the true Christian woman reborn.
Hallelujah. You are a true Christian woman. You are reborn. And as such now, because you have revirginated, you have decided that you are practicing abstinence in all caps. But you are already a mother. Nobody wants your revirginated self, Chrissy. Keep it trucking.
I wasn't revirginated.
Yeah, so give me the next one there, Neil.
All right, let me play. Who's this next one here? The other profile here.
Lisa.
Eliza. Okay. Let me go to Eliza.
Yeah, you got it.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
So, you on screen?
Yeah, man. We good.
Hello, my name is Eliza. I'm 34, a single mother of 8. Yes, 8 beautiful children.
Wait. Pop. Hold on, Skipper. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. Get out. What? All right, we can break it down with it. Go on. Wow.
Yeah. Right. 8 beautiful children, ranging from 17 to 6. Patiently waiting on a real man. Who out there can catch my eye? Very few, very. Let's see what we can create with building something. Looking for love.
All right, this is me. You can't speak here now, but it's me.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Eliza, you are 34, having had 8 children, 8 beautiful children, raging. Right? So, you raging between 17. That means you start at age 17. If my math serves me correctly, right? So, and I can promise you, I put my car on the chopping block. All 8 of them children ain't for one man. I promise you. I promise you. Right? At 34, you start at 17. Kurt said that her boom did more mileage than my 91 Corolla.
Yes,
Kurt.
Kelly. Please tell Kurt to behave.
Bye, Kurt, man. Anyhow, and you can come. You see, this my problem with these things, right? My problem is that these women that have all these children and have all these flaws, right? Not understanding what their market value is. Coming about the players talking as if they are a catch, or they got a leg up, or let me see who could appease to me, who could you want to know who out there that could catch your eye, my girl. It is a miracle that you got, well, not a miracle, because clearly men are using you for fun. You want to find somebody to create with and build something looking for love. My girl, you had 8 chances before, though. 8.
The only thing we building here is a nursery, darling. Sorry.
The only thing we building is a team, boss. We just need 3 more. We need a wicketkeeper. We need a fast bowler. And a man to work second slip. We got the rest. We got the middle order done cover. And you want to come and tell people that you want to create something. You want to build something, create with building something, looking for love. My girl, women, we say here all the time, right?
Tommy Cole for the way. Tommy Cole says the search caused her to be a mother of 8.
But clearly she ain't good at looking for nothing. Anyhow.
Well, she knows what she's looking for.
She's
on the CC. Here's the thing, right? Keitha is saying she asking if she in a catch because she got 8 kids.
Keitha.
She's not a catch because she does have 8 kids. Here's the thing. I know, because we want to think aspirationally, and we don't want to think, oh, everybody, as Kelly is saying, every piece of clock got an owner. Yeah, every piece of clock got an owner. Here's the thing. Being a stepfather is a thankless job more often than not. Right? There was a story of the guy, he was stepfather, he took over, raised the children, put them through college and all that stuff. And then for her wedding day, she wanted her biological father to walk her up the aisle, even though the stepfather was the person paying for it. Right? Yes, Keitha, she's counted out because she has 8 kids. Would you take 8
I was just about to ask. 8 children, Keitha? You would engage a man that has 8 children from multiple women. You want to come to
we're not saying, right, Neil? We're not saying, Keitha, that she should take any and everything. But she certainly cannot have the pick of the litter with this. Because anybody that comes and deals with her now
and then 8
has
children
to take up her and those 8 children. That body can't say, well, look,
and the
I
fathers,
can marry you and take care of you, but I ain't taking care of them 8 children. And because he has to deal with those children, he also has to deal with their fathers, whether it be 1 father or 8.
It's 8
or
children.
9 or 10.
It was 8 children.
So yeah, she has ruled herself out because of the number of children she has. No reasonable man, unless he's a millionaire like Kirk, big up Kirk Cadogan in the chat, unless he's a millionaire like Barber
man.
No man can reasonably take up her and her. Aston is saying 8 kids is quite too much, because that's a family of 10.
Like
that's a family of 10.
A family that is not you, that you did not create.
Yeah. Like, why should any man want that? Good evening to you, Aston.
Good evening, Aston. Nice to see you. But you see, there's the thing that has really upset me, right? Because we seem to think that when we say things like a woman that has 8 children from different partners, right, that her market value or her willingness to find what she wants is slim to none. People get upset. But it ain't only for women, it's for men. It is like, you have made, people don't understand this, you have made decisions. Every day you make decisions that impact your way of life. Therefore, if you have made decisions, clearly decisions that have led you to 8 children from various partners, right? You have to deal with the consequences of that. Let me be honest, I don't care what, look, none of you will see a man come to you and say, I got 8 children, I like you and I want you. Right? I got 8 children from 2, 3, 4 different women. Right? You ain't gonna see that and say, you know what, this man is a man that I could see spending the rest of my life with and this and that and next and the third. 8 children, especially if he is playing a role in those 8 children's lives, and then children coming to live in there. 17, won't go be living there. Like,
yes,
it is
a serious
we gotta stop with this thing.
Responsibility.
We gotta stop with this thing. We gotta be honest with ourselves. Yes, I understand we want to protect the ones that we want to pick up a cause. And we want to say that everybody is equal and everybody has equal opportunity in certain things, right? But if you make bad decisions, if you play country games, you get country prizes. You
Country
have made
praises.
bad decisions. You have chosen to continuously have children. Granted, I'm not saying that every situation was her fault. I am not saying that every situation, the relationship was her undoing or her problem or whatever than that, right? I'm just saying, yo, we gotta stop that. If you make bad decisions, we see the women in the paper all the time. Got 10 children living in squalor, ain't got no rent but to get put out, ain't got no food, right? And it's like, sweetheart, at some point you would have had to say, you know what, the next man I choose will have to do right by me and my children. Not at child number 8 though. Not after man number 3, 4, 5.
Hear that point you just made, Neil. Your next man I choose will have to do right with me. I heard a friend of mine say, and I think he wrote it. Somebody wrote it here tonight. Ladies, this is a warning to you, or well, if you want to take it as a warning, do not wait to get standards late. Yeah, don't wait to get standards late. If you got standards, keep your standards and hold to them, right? Because you cannot make the next man pay for the stuff that happened with the first man or the second, third, fourth man, whichever man it was that did you wrong. You can't make the next man who may be treating you well or be prepared to treat you well. You can't make him know all of a sudden got a hold to shoot. Chrissy wanted that she wanted to be abstinent after she already had a child. So you're saying the first dude, or baby daddy, because he may not be the first, he get you younger, hotter, and he ain't had to marry you no nothing. But all of a sudden, I gotta marry you in order to get some guts. So you're saying to me that, and pardon the analogy, ladies, pardon the analogy. So you're saying to me that I have to pay 2021 prices for a 2010 vehicle. If anybody said that to you, you wouldn't want it.
Or 91 Corolla.
Or 91 Corolla showed up Kurt in the chat, right? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we gotta stop this thing, right? Like we made bad decisions, and Kurt, sorry, not Kurt, Dwayne, sorry. You said don't say 8 bad decisions, Neil, and I corrected myself because I'm not saying that all the decisions were her fault, but let us be honest, right? We say this all the time. There are so many different ways that you can mitigate a situation such as pregnancy. You can protect yourself. You can use condoms. Condoms is great. You can use the after morning pill. You may not touch that situation in time. You can have an abortion. You may decide, child, I don't want to do that there. But you know what? 8 children is no. I'm sorry. I will debate anyone that says, oh, so all of a sudden, no, she can't get what she want. No, she can't get what she want. No, you cannot.
Yeah.
I see Kelly is there saying she can ask. She may find her forever love one day, a man who wants to take care and provide for her and hers, and that's fine. She may do that. She may also have a better chance of starting a basketball team with them children. But the point remains is that do not come with entitlement. Do not come as though you are a real prize. That you are somehow controlling how.
Yeah, you ain't got no leverage in this situation.
Nah.
You don't. Keith is saying you have to correct yourself a lot because when you talk about women with lots of kids, it comes across quite silly. And this is the thing. This is why we've kind of, well, not kind of. This is why we've opened up this space because there are some conversations that need to be had. There are some truths that need to be said. Because, and I saw Kurt make the point earlier, you're not looking at it from a man's perspective. This is how men see stuff.
No, Keitha.
There's nothing wrong with her saying what she wants, right, Keitha? But she needs to understand that what her because there's a difference between relationship marketing value, the relationship market value, and dating market value. There's a difference because she may have all the skills for a relationship, but the fact that she's by herself on Tinder suggests that she doesn't. But she may have all the skills in the world to be a good partner, wife, long-term girlfriend, whatever you want to call it. But she got dating market value first. Somebody has to want to say, let me go with you. And 8 children is an automatic disqualifier.
All right, I see an N. Sorry. Oh. Oh. Lord of mercy. Sorry, man. Thanks for joining us here on Facebook. N. Wink. She could have a twin. Now that I know who it is, I ain't reading that comment back. I know you try to play devil's advocate as usual. But we don't know what her setup is. She could have had triplets. She could have had one by one. We don't know. That is besides the point. The point is here, and this is to Keitha, right? Is that I am going to ask you pointedly. Any woman in this chat can ask this question. Will you consider dating a man that has 8 children by different partners? Don't get into it depends if the man is
the aspirational.
No. You understand?
Point blank.
If a man step to you and you on the first date and the man tell you, I got 8 children from 3 different women, right? And these is the children here. You asking about for a second date? I want yes or no. Because I refuse to believe that you're sitting down there listening to this man tell you about the 8 children he got from different women, answering your questions, and then gonna come back and say, well, tonight was nice. I think we should do this again sometime. So do not come with saying, oh, so she ain't worth this and
It's not gonna work with me.
We are not attacking women here. This profile here just happens to be about a woman. But the point is, if you as a person, a human being that has made certain decisions to have 8 children, because
exactly, Dion, the reverse isn't okay either.
Okay, good. So because watch, if and I am going to make this argument, if he had or she had 8 children from one person, to me that's just as bad because that's a level of commitment that you coming in to do.
Yeah.
You coming in to do. However, it doesn't mean that I am not willing to look at things from different perspectives. Wanted to find out exactly why she was being counted out of the do because she got enough kids. I mean, come on, man. I mean,
yeah, because it's not just a matter of saying, but I like this body, so let me take up them and the children. You still got to look at it from a financial standpoint as well. Shoot, I got to buy 2 cars because I got to drive one, she got to drive one, or she oldest child got to drive one. So we could get it wrong because unless I buy in a van, a coach, but that's the only way I can get this team transported.
You know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So there are financial implications as well.
And not only that too, man, but the mental part of it too. Like you going from, because what's your situation? Keitha, you said you don't have children. Can you
check Laura's comment? Laura said, if I had to go back on the dating scene, I don't want a man with 1. Call me a hypocrite because I have 2. Not dealing with no baby mama drama. And that's the next reality. So is me, you, 8 children. That's 10 of you already. And then Laura knows how many fathers they have.
That you got content with. That you got content with hard or soft, good or bad. And then you got to consider the mental aspect of it. You may be coming with, I got 1 child. I come in from a situation with 1 child. And I get to pick up 8. So that's 9. So now I got to deal with. So now I got to deal with the mental balance of dealing with 1 child. Thrust into dealing with, because that's 17 to 6. So that I don't know how many under 10. Right? But 17 to 6, a good portion then got to be under 10. Right? So now I got to deal with young children that I now have to play a father figure for. I always have to be on my P's and Q's. I have to raise or help to raise most of those children. Because 17, you could say, but he gone already.
Children that I did not make.
Nah, man. Nah, Keitha, man. It ain't as simple as saying, or she got 8 children like that. When we say these things, there are so many things to process. There are so many things to process. I see Kurt 8 for 34. That sounds like a West Indies score. Well, she could as well prepare them for
Sadly,
cricket.
he's right.
Yeah, exactly right. You can prepare for cricket. But yeah, you got Dion is saying food, utilities, clothing, school, sickness.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that we come with the basics. But children get sick. Children does break bones. Children does need stitches. Children does catch a bellyache. You understand? And God forbid, and then children ain't got no disabilities or anything like that. And then you still got to look out for yourself. You still got to take care of yourself.
I still say they teach you today. I walk a classroom when they get home too.
You understand?
Yeah.
Look, where you gonna hose all of them 8 children? We gonna put
And then
them.
Steve is saying, you as the stepfather, you can't discipline those children either.
Yeah.
Because at 17, a little man tell you straight, yeah, you are my father.
You can't touch me.
You can't tell me that.
He got teenage angst, and again, chances are a good half of them or so are teenagers. So you got to deal with that about 3 or 4 times over, and then you still got to contain. So that's too. I don't know if anybody in this chat have ever been around a family that has 8, 9 children. I have been around a family when years ago, I was living overseas. We took a trip to Seattle, met some of the in-law family members, and one of them, I think they were some religion like close brother or something like that. And they had 9 children. There is literally, from the time you hit the door, there is no furniture in the living room. The living room is a carpet that is a minefield of toys.
Damn.
You got from diapers, diapers to teenagers, and everybody running about wild. The ones that under like 8, them is a mafia. You got the ones that under 12, them is a mafia, and then the ones that is like preteens, them is everybody got the cliques. So now you got the ones with the teenagers that feel them too cool for school, and then they dealing with the old people. You got the young people that need your attention. You got the people that want to watch Disney this and want trouble that and put this in the mouth and put this into the socket and all sorts of things. And then you got the ones in the middle that want to read and want you to read to them and asking you questions.
It's a mad house.
And this is a man and woman that planned to have 8 and 9 children. So me now, you asking me to look at a woman with 8 children and say, what child could there, man? She got 8 children. Nah, boy. So you asking me to look at a woman that got 8 children and say, but she's a nice woman, though. Even though she got 8 children, making she a try. Nah, man, Keitha, man, nah. I'm sorry, but
It's not gonna work with me.
I know you're saying can't be that, cannot, but that is me. To each their own, not my place. Don't deflect. I understand it's not your place, it's none of our place, right? But in the end, don't get vexed at me when they look at a woman with 8 children and don't pick them up. And I am not gonna look at you any different. You look at a man with 8 children and don't pick you up neither. Ain't my place, but you know what? I ain't gonna say what Keitha girl. I know. Cause here's the thing: if I hear through the grapevine that Keitha dealing with a man with 8 children, I can say, well, Keitha, I will ask a mutual friend to check on you and give you a hug. Cause I know you're doing it life. Anyhow, you got anything else, or that's we done there?
We get shut down, but we got
all right, wait, hold on.
two more to put on screen. I don't really need commenting, but this
2 more.
Yeah, we got 2 graphics.
Oh, yeah.
One
One that we had from earlier.
Yeah, the one that I sent you just now we could put that on screen because this is generally how men think about it. This is to Keitha's point just now with the 8 children and stuff like that. This is how men see it, right?
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Here we go. So let me put that on there.
Yeah, man.
This really how it be.
Yeah, man has to have a house, car, and money to be with me. And the gentleman asks, but what are you bringing to the table? She says, another man's kids. And the dude says, out of here.
F this. I'm out.
Yep, pretty much.
Let me see here. Speaking about the host being messy, how condescending. She talking about
Right, so
she hold on. She talking about my example of when I went overseas.
probably, but it is what it is.
Sweetheart,
You got
you should have seen that
pet
host.
rock.
That
You
ain't.
got pet rocks at every dog that bark.
I mean,
Um,
we got your next one here. So
yeah, and I figure this is the last, probably most important thing to bear in mind when we talk about dating.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, the most important question you have to ask yourself before dating is this who I want representing me?
This is a fact, and this is very important because okay, Keita, sorry. I mean, I'm not upset with you or whatever. Just saying. Anyhow, to this point, this is I think something that we neglect whenever we are interested in people. Whenever we see someone and we think about asking them out or getting our wagons hitching them, we don't ask, is this who I want representing me? Because that essentially what a relationship is. When you date someone, you get to know them or whatever, this person represents you, especially in a small community here like Barbados, where everybody know everybody and everybody was able to that new white woman, yeah, that's that woman. Yeah, she look. Or she's do this or whatever, right? People talk. I'm not saying that what people say matters because there are situations where that is not something that you should think about. But you have to ask yourself who you are, what your values are, what you stand for, and if this person aligns with what you are portraying. I ain't talking about if she sleep wrong with enough people this or that and the next and the third and the fourth. We're talking about what your core values are, right?
Correct.
So that is something that we should always think about before we get into certain situations. So,
But
mm-hmm,
yeah, guys, well, we at the end.
yeah,
This is the end.
this is
Close
the
your eyes and count to 10. Yeah.
right.
We watching the Senate podcast right here on YouTube. You can please subscribe. Encourage your friends to come over, join the community, subscribe, like the videos, share the videos, hit the notification bell to make sure you always get the new content. Trust me, we got some more stuff coming down the pipeline for you guys very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is. We can just surprise you with it. But yeah, you want to be here. You want to be informed for that. So please hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Share the videos. We always love having you guys here for the chats and stuff like that. It's always good discussion. We really appreciate it. And we also love the fact that the discussion is always respectful. And there are always good exchanges. Even if we don't agree, let's keep it that way and keep going forward.
Yep.
As always, this is the Senate Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, the Senate Podcast 246. You can email us at senateinsession@gmail.com. We don't make up the rules. We just make sure you know what they are. Be the best version of you for you. And we will see you guys on Thursday. We talk some more about dating again.
All right, people. Peace and love and be safe.
We will go so far, baby. I hope it lasts forever.